you know, I remember when my grandmother, can you edit that?
Hey, it's Lori, and I've got 3 tips for keeping your laundry low waste. Tip number 1 is use soap nuts. My friend and neighbor Rachel told me about soap nuts, which are a natural dried fruit with an outer shell that contains saponin, which is a natural product known for its ability to cleanse and wash. Soap nuts are huge in Europe, but we've been a little slow on the take up in the United States, and that blows me away because number 1, they're organically grown, they contain no harsh chemicals, they contain no scent-free, and they are totally biodegradable. This is what you do. You take 4 to 5 soap nuts, you put them in the cloth bag, you tie the cloth bag, and then just toss them in the laundry. You can use those same 4 to 5 soap nuts in that cloth bag up to 7 times. Now, be sure to take the bag out before you toss your laundry in the dryer, but if you forget, it's not that big of a deal. After that bag of soap nuts is spent, I open up the bag, I empty out the soap nuts, which I compost, and then I reuse that cloth bag for another batch of soap nuts. Tip number 2, make your own stain remover. Now, I am not a DIY gal when it comes to anything crafty, but I can make my own stain remover. Now, I found this recipe on Pinterest and I've been using it for up to 2 years now. I forget who provided it on Pinterest, so I apologize to whoever you are. This is really simple to make. All you do is take 4 cups of warm water, 3 tablespoons of vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of soap, which I use Dr. Bronner's because it's biodegradable and they give a flying hoot about the planet. Now, if I have a lot of stains, like when it's baseball season for my boys, I put that stain remover in a bowl and I dip a brush in, and then I use that brush to scrub out the stains. And I gotta tell you, those stains are practically out by the time I throw them in the wash. If I'm not dealing with major stains, all I do is just make the solution and then let it cool down a little bit and then put it in a couple of old stain remover containers that I have. I'll leave a link to this recipe as well as how to get soap nuts in the information section below on YouTube and at sistereden.com. Okay, so that's 2 of 3 tips. How do you like this video so far? If you like it, give it a thumbs up on YouTube and please share it on social media. If you like me, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love it if you did that. Now on to tip number 3, which is to line dry your laundry. Now, full disclosure, I don't line dry my laundry now because I thought my husband just didn't want to mess with it. And so I didn't bother pushing the matter, but he says he's totally game to do it. And so I am totally game. And so I asked my neighbor Rachel, Soap Nuts Rachel, if she could show me what she does. And so that's what I did. I went over to her house to see what she does and asked lots of questions. So I am here with my neighbor Rachel. We are outside her expansive laundry room to get some ideas of what Rachel does. So first of all, how long have you said you've been hanging your laundry?
Maybe about 10 years.
10 years. Do you hang everything?
No. So we hung towels for a while, but they were really crunchy. So everyone prefers that they go through the dryer.
Yeah.
I also am allergic to dust mites, so my sheets go through the dryer. They have to. And then,
but your kids' sheets,
we hang.
You hang. Okay.
We hang pretty much everything else. We hang outside, of course, when the weather's nice.
Yeah.
We hang inside, given that the heat's on in the house, just because dry air really dries everything very quickly. Mm-hmm. So I have a family of 4, and we have a lot of laundry. Kids who are in sports. Yeah. My son has to wear a tie and a jacket to school every day, so he has a lot of laundry, it seems.
So how long does it take roughly to hang your laundry, like a range?
Yeah, so some things are really quick, 5 minutes to hang up sheets, but maybe 15 minutes if I have a lot of small things like socks.
Okay. Is it enjoyable for you?
Yeah, it is. Actually, I especially when I'm outside. So I like to hear the birds. I say hi to my neighbor. So when I was a kid, my grandmother hung her stuff outside, and she lived in the city, and she had
she lived in the city hanging outside.
Yeah,
That's
she
impressive.
she had a backyard. So I mean, not huge,
Yeah.
but and she had a lot of lines, and they ran like to her detached garage, and she had the poles, and I would help her do it, and we'd hang the sheets and everything. And so when I'm outside and with my poles and hanging up my things, I think of my grandmother, who has passed away, of course. But it's just this nice connection to her and the way people have done things for many, many years, and it's nice to kind of get back to it.
And it's just a simpler thing. And like I find that doing simple things or getting back to simplicity, it's therapeutic.
It is. So like I said, maybe 10 years, my kids were little when I started. There'd be chaos going on in the house, and I would go outside and hang the laundry, and I could hear the children arguing in the house, and I'm blissfully outside with the birds.
And you're decompressing.
Yeah. It's
and
really
it's
nice.
and it's just like giving you, and it's slowing you down.
Yes.
Which we're all running so fast, and I feel like the dryers make us go faster, and we think, oh, it's time saving, but then it's like fueling the whole, we got to do it faster, we got so much to do, like get this done, get that done, get the other thing done, and this like forces you to slow down.
It does, and then
it doesn't take that much time either. That's the other.
And then I have I feel like the dryer, like the laundry sort of piles up to be folded. Like we put it in a basket and then we run another load through the dryer. Yeah. But it's as I take the laundry down off the line, I will fold it and sort it. So it's all kind of organized as I'm done anyway. Okay. And then it's not piling up.
Yeah. So you work full-time job. You're an attorney. You work 40, 50 hours a week. Uh-huh. She sits on like 3 boards.
I do.
Okay. So you're a busy lady. Yeah. And, again, 2 kids, a husband, a dog who you walk. And so, but you still managed to make the time to do this. What prompted you to do this?
So I read a book that was, 100 things you can do to save the earth. And one of the things was you can dry your clothes outside. And so I started doing that. I thought, oh, this is easy. And it doesn't cost much. So to buy the lines for outside, we bought them at Home Depot. Matt put them up, these kind of reels where the line goes in. It's mounted on my deck and it goes to our fence. So very easy. Made some poles, out of, I think, closet rods that you can buy at Home Depot.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it wasn't expensive at all. It was pretty easy.
And the one that's inside your laundry room, it's 10 feet long. Mm-hmm. It's got 4 lines and what? Under $20.
Under $20. I don't remember. I'm sure we got it at Home Depot. Yeah.
And when you think, and that'll pay for it in no time with the money savings from not running the dryer all the time. Yeah, that is just such a energy suck, the dryers.
Right. And I have 2 loads hanging on my lines here in my laundry room right now, actually.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I can squeeze a lot on those 4 lines, 10 feet.
There you go. Well, I'm telling you, I am hooked now. I cannot wait to do this. It's like I'm gonna go out and get something today. I cannot wait to start doing this. And hope you'll consider it too. So thanks so much, Rachel.
All right, thank you.
So to recap, to make your laundry low waste, use soap nuts, make your own DIY stain remover, and line dry your laundry. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, take care of yourself and take care of the planet.
I do want to mention my mom lives in Phoenix, and I got her to hang up laundry, and she lives in a place with a homeowners association that's really picky. Yeah. And she has these high walls, as people do in the desert. Just it's sort of the way their homes are set up and look. And so she kind of hangs her laundry in a sort of a hidden, it's like behind the wall, because this is a no-no where she lives, right?
Oh, really? They're not supposed to have it? Oh, I thought, how generous of this homeowners association.
No, she's not supposed to have it. So she has her lines on 2 sides of her house, strung, like kind of below the wall, and she hangs her stuff out there. And of course, it's the desert, so it dries, really.
Rogue laundry lady, your mom. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.